Customs and Border Protection has pulled this Canadian passenger aside for a bag search.
Do you have the address of the friend you're staying with in Australia?
Yes.
Thanks. So that's in Melbourne?
Yes.
He claims he's here to attend a wedding, but after swabbing some of his personal belongings, there has been a positive reading for traces of cocaine.
He says that he doesn't use narcotics at all, but that first swab I run was over a whole bunch of stuff, so the next one I'll do it over just the toiletries. Next one. Same again? Okay.
This is strange.
Officer Josh needs to know if he's recently been in contact with cocaine or if he has drugs concealed in his luggage.
So you can't give me any explanation for why your personal belongings have traces of cocaine?
I mean, no, like, how, I can't.
You can't? Okay.
Is it a big problem?
We just need to find an explanation. So basically, I'll search all of your baggage. We might search your person.
So would it be easier if I did say I used it?
I don't want you to lie to me, but
I don't use it.
If you don't use it.
He says he's not a user, but is he just trying to cover his tracks?
The key is in this one.
Yeah, I'll get you to grab that out for me.
Is this even my bag?
Yeah, limb.
Okay, yeah, this is my bag.
At Sydney's Immigration Department, officers are about to interview a Ghanian man who's arrived back in Australia under some unusual circumstances.
He left here yesterday after spending 3 months in Australia on a tourist visa. He's been refused immigration clearance in Fiji because he didn't have an on-boarding ticket, and he doesn't actually have the right of re-entry into Australia. And he's travelling with a Australian citizen partner. And what we need to decide is whether or not we'll actually give him clearance on a border visa today, or whether in fact he's going to be returned to Ghana. Okay. What was your reason for travelling to Fiji with your partner?
So we went to the immigration lawyer who tried to waive my visa and she couldn't succeed. And she told me that, fine, you can go to Fiji,
right,
so that you can reapply for tourist visa and come back.
Okay, so you've spent 3 months in Australia?
Yes.
Okay. How have you been supporting yourself financially?
Good. I don't work. She works.
And how long have you and Stamatina known each other?
We've known each other since 2006. She was on business trip to Ghana.
So what I might do just for now is I might just have a quick talk to my supervisor just to keep her up to date. So hopefully that won't take very long.
It's important for immigration to be certain that he is in a genuine relationship before they can decide his fate.
How long did he stay for initially?
He stayed exactly for the 3 months duration of his visa.
And what did he do during that period of time?
Well, basically spent the time with his de facto, or the lady he refers to actually as his wife.
But Officer Troy is surprised to discover that it's not quite the relationship he first thought.
I've spoken to her in relation to it. She's saying that they're planning on lodging a prospective marriage application.
Okay.
But with that, she's also saying that she's currently married to another Ghanaian, okay, and she's not free to marry at this point in time.
In Sydney, Biosecurity Officer Laura is x-raying passengers' bags for any irregularities.
So we have a passenger that's arrived from Lebanon. She's a non-declarant, and we have identified some organic matter in her bag, which we're going to have a look at now.
Detecting plant or animal products reduces the risk of unwanted pests and diseases arriving into the country.
What's in here?
It's soap.
Soap?
Yeah,
Yep.
my brother made his own.
And pumpkin seeds?
Yeah.
And za'atar?
Yeah.
And here I have one arak.
You've got more za'atar?
Yeah.
And what's in this one?
That's, you put it with that.
What is it?
That's, you put it with the za'atar to make it taste.
Yeah, but what is it?
It's like lemony thing. I don't
Yes,
know.
a powder
It's
made
best,
from...
yeah.
Okay. Any
No,
more
no,
items?
no.
What is this?
This, oh, I forget about
Pine nuts?
China.
Okay.
I get the present.
This passenger has travelled in and out of Australia on several occasions and should be aware of the rules and regulations.
What does question 6 say? You can read it. It's in Arabic.
I don't know how to put this.
Yeah, but is it food?
Food?
Yes.
Oh, I thought this is dry.
So question 6 says any food items.
Oh, sorry, love.
This is a declaration to the Australian government that you have answered these questions correctly. If you have any food items,
I have to...
you must answer yes.
Oh, sorry.
Okay?
I change it?
You didn't declare it. You can't change it now.
What I have to do?
These items can incur a fine.
Customs and Border Protection are concerned that this Canadian passenger may be trying to hide something.
You said at the start that this is definitely your bag.
Yeah, this is my bag.
So you've checked that? Yeah? Okay. It doesn't look like the right key.
So far, 2 swab tests of his belongings have been positive for traces of cocaine. And now he's not able to open his bag.
Can we get the bolt cutters? Yeah. You'll have to buy another lock. Hey? Yeah.
Finish for this, Josh?
Yeah, cheers, mate.
The passenger's nervous behaviour is of real concern. And what Officer Josh finds in his baggage only adds to the intrigue.
You didn't declare the food.
Oh, this is it? Do I have to declare this? It's already smoked.
Actual salmon you really should have declared. Did you buy it just before you left, or
Yes.
same day?
Yep.
Smoked salmon can be brought into the country if certain conditions are met. But Officer Josh has other concerns.
I didn't buy it. My friend bought it for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
What's your friend's name?
Pin.
So you didn't go into the store and buy it. She went to the store and bought it.
Oh no. The salmon is for her.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
The salmon is for her.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you? So you bought the salmon?
No, I didn't buy the salmon.
Okay.
My parents did.
Your parents bought the
Yes,
salmon?
it's for her though.
Okay, no worries.
This passenger can't seem to get his story straight. And with a 3rd positive cocaine reading, could something be concealed in the fish?
Are you all right, mate? You seem quite nervous.
In immigration, officers have yet to decide if they'll allow this Ghanian man back into the country to be with his Australian partner.
So if you added it all up, how much time approximately do you believe you have spent with Stamatina?
I think last year I stayed, almost a year away from here because I applied for my Australian visa. I was not given. So that is the only period I stay about a year away from here.
So approximately you have known each other 4 years?
4 years.
Okay. How long have you physically been together? Would you say half the time?
No, more than half.
More than half?
More than half the time.
Okay.
More than half the time.
His partner has admitted to still being married, and Officer Troy needs to make sure their stories match up.
So if we look at your long-term plans for you and Stamatina, you're not legally married at this stage? Okay. Is that a step that you are looking at?
Yes.
To become legally married? Yeah. Okay. At the present stage, are you both legally free to marry, or are there still some issues that you need to...
I am legally free to marry, but she's
not? Okay.
Legally free.
Okay. But that is certainly something you wish to pursue.
The fact that the woman who claims to be his partner is still married places greater doubt on whether he'll be allowed to enter the country. This passenger has arrived from Lebanon and hasn't declared a large quantity of spices, alcohol and plant material.
Is that saffron?
Yeah.
Yes, that's also...
That's not for me. Somebody sent it with
Doesn't
me.
matter. It's also included as food items. All this food, I'm going to put a weight to it, and I'm going to see what it comes to.
Okay.
Oh, you've got another one.
And this is not for me, it's for somebody.
That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who it's for.
1 kilo, maybe.
Yeah, just over 1 kilo. Okay.
Officer Warren is surprised to find an extraordinary 8 kilos of food, including one mystery item.
Can you tell me exactly what that is?
This is, we put it with the za'atar.
I know, but I
I
need...
don't know what to call it. It's like a vegetable tree. We pick it up and dry.
With the undeclared food and the passenger's lack of knowledge of the mysterious spice, she may be facing a fine of up to $220.
I really need to know exactly what it is.
I don't know.
You don't know?
At Melbourne's International Mail Centre, Customs and Border Protection officers use various technologies to intercept prohibited items at the border. One of the most effective methods of finding prohibited goods is using a detector dog.
Good boy, find it.
Today, a dog has had a reaction to this package from Syria, and now officers will need to investigate further.
The dog handler has had a very strong positive dog reaction to this particular parcel, and he's asked that we X-ray it on his behalf to see if we can see any anomalies in the X-ray images or the contents of the box.
The consignment note says the box contains 2 carpets.
They look like rolls of carpet or rugs.
There's differences in the density of the product. The tubular lines here don't go all to the end. That's the part that concerns me. It'd be worth having a look at.
The X-ray is inconclusive. Officers take the box to a testing room for a closer look.
I can't see anything immediately obvious, but it does feel very thick.
Nothing in the seam here.
But on closer inspection, officers notice something looks suspicious.
In the carpet.
We can see there's something shining underneath in between the weave in the fabric here. Doesn't seem to be anything impregnated in the actual fibres themselves. So probably the best bet, now we'll go back out and re-X-ray it and just see if we can ascertain what those, looks like plastic is underneath there. Should be all right? Yep. Run it through.
As the rug passes through the X-ray, officers get the clearer picture they need. Customs and Border Protection has taken a swab of some salmon found in this passenger's bag.
Are you all right, mate? You seem quite nervous.
I'm a smoker.
Oh, OK.
I haven't smoked in
You're
50
hanging for a
hours.
cigarette. No
Yes.
worries.
That might explain his nervous behaviour. But they still need to know why they're receiving positive cocaine readings from his belongings.
We took a swab of the salmon and it came up positive for cocaine. We only swabbed the outside and that came up positive. So we're going to have a good look at it.
There's only one way to determine if the salmon is concealing any prohibited substances.
It is what it is. It's definitely fish. There's no concealment of... You're not concealing anything in there.
OK, so we've looked inside the packages and it's fine, it's just smoked salmon. We're just going to have an officer search the outside of your body.
The frisk is also clear, but it's important officers are certain illegal drugs aren't crossing our borders.
Thanks for your patience today, mate. Hopefully you can understand why we do what we have to do. You can go and enjoy your holiday now.
Thank you.
There's definitely nothing on his person or in his baggage, so we're happy that he's not carrying anything into Australia today.
I really need to know exactly what it is.
I don't know.
Officer Warren has discovered a mysterious food item in this passenger's luggage, and he needs to know if it's a prohibited substance.
You don't know? You don't know what it's called?
No, in English, no. I call it in semme, in Arabic, semme.
I'm just going to ask one of our colleagues if they know what it is, okay?
Semme.
Do you know what that is?
I'll open it up.
She said it's sumac.
Oh,
what that
it's
is?
sumac, yes.
Sumac.
It's for, it's like za'atar.
Yeah, for za'atar, yes.
Sumac and the rest of her items are allowed into the country. But with such a large quantity, Officer Warren needs to decide if she'll receive a warning or a fine.
The passenger has come into the country a number of times before. The incoming card is in the passenger's Arabic language, so she was fully aware of what was in her bag. Okay, now all these items are allowed. I'm going to give them back to you, but because on your card you haven't declared, and there's a vast quantity of this, it's going to incur a penalty fine of $110.
The passenger agrees to pay the fine. Hopefully, she has learnt a valuable lesson.
I learned a lesson. I never bring anything anymore with me.
You can bring it in.
But I have to declare it.
You have to declare it because it is food.
Next time I bring somebody to help me in the plane. That's my mistake.
A detected dog has had a strong reaction to this rug from Syria. And officers examining the X-ray suspect they have found a possible concealment.
That's unusual, the way the lengths don't run the full width of the carpet. I think we should cut into this and try and work out why the lines are of a regular length. Yeah.
Customs and Border Protection officers return to the testing room to take another look at the carpet. But before identifying what may be causing the irregular lines, Officer Paul makes an alarming discovery.
I've got 2 more boxes of similar sort of stuff that have shown up on X-ray. You might like to have a look at.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
If all 3 boxes are found to contain narcotics, it will be a huge haul.
It looks similar, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We don't have any other adverse information.
There's no adverse information that suggests to me that it is not a genuine relationship. I don't think there's really much more that we could ask. They appear to have tried to do the right thing.
Immigration have made their decision. Officer Troy will now deliver the news.
What we've decided to do today is we've decided to grant you a border visa. We will grant you that border visa for a period of 2 weeks. One thing I do have to tell you is that there will certainly be a no further stay condition on that visa, but at least this way you've got 2 weeks to put whatever plans you want into place. What I can do is I can actually let you out now.
No worries.
Okay?
Okay.
No worries at all. Cheers.
Thank you.
Good on you.
I feel great, actually. I didn't feel good that they came out with their best decision. So if at least I go out there and hug her.
There we go. All right, I'll just go get your phones and get your paperwork organised, okay? There we are, Mr. Ibrahim. There's your visa grant notice, just with the details of what we've gone through today.
Thank you.
And there's your passport back with your entry stamp.
Thank you.
No problem at all. And there's your card back.
Thank you.
Fantastic. My
Thank
pleasure.
You. Good job.
No worries at all.
Thank you.
My
guys.
pleasure. See you later on. All the best. Hope everything goes well for you.
Thank you, man. Last kiss. Yeah.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
See you later.
2 boxes.
The same 2 boxes, yeah. Same
Similar, isn't it?
Same image, same.
Looks like rugs again, doesn't it?
Customs and Border Protection officers have just discovered a second shipment of carpets from Syria. The contents of all 3 boxes will need to be inspected to determine if they are concealing narcotics.
I've just cut into the back of this carpet and it's revealed that there are white plastic tubes, straw-like tubes full of what looks to be white powder underneath the weave of the carpet. And as I dig into one of these plastic tubes, I'm pulling a lot of white powder out of there. See the powder there on the tip of the knife?
Given the size of the carpet and the X-ray image indicator that runs from, from side to side, the whole length, 2 carpets, it's going to be quite a significant amount, I'd suggest.
The carpet is loaded with thick tubes of white powder. Officers run an itomizer test to identify if the substance is narcotics.
Looks like we've got an alarm for cocaine.
In total, 3 boxes containing 4 rugs, all concealing thick tubes of cocaine, are identified.
It's good, seeing all the tools and customs working together and having a significant find. So it feels like we're doing our job, earning our pay for the day.
The boxes will now be handed to the Australian Federal Police for further investigation.